Hey everybody, it's Greg again. It's another edition of Unbreakable the podcast. It is Thursday, February 27th. I am so glad that February is almost over. Uh, you know, we have a lot to talk about today, but before I do, I just I don't know. There's something different about me today. I don't know. I mean, I'm feeling okay physically. I'm feeling fine. Uh, Mentally, emotionally, I'm good. Coco's here. You can see him right there. I just don't know what's going on today. I just feel sort of off, you know? You know how when you wake up, you feel sort of off sometimes. And all morning long, I'm in the shower and this song is going through my head. Have it your way. Have it your way at BK. We suck. Have it your way. Have it your way. Have it your. You know, I can't get that song out of my mind, and I don't know why I'm singing it. I don't know. I can't put my finger on what's wrong with me. Anyway, uh, oh, isn't that sad about Gene Hackman dying? Huh? Oh my God! And, you know, his wife died too, and the dog. So that leads me to believe, which I think investigators are going to find, that it was something like carbon monoxide poisoning that killed the whole family. 95 years old, Gene Hackman. Huh? He led a long life. I'll be honest with you. I'm always honest with you. He wasn't my favorite actor, but he was a good actor. And look at all the roles he was in. Popeye Doyle, The French Connection. I loved him in he played the coach in Hoosiers. You know, that underdog basketball team, high school basketball team. And I remember his first role when he really you know, came to fame was in Bonnie and Clyde. Remember Bonnie and Clyde, starring Faye Dunaway, beautiful Faye Dunaway. And well, Gene Hackman played Clyde's brother in that movie. And it was a big movie. I remember that. And it was kind of interesting about Bonnie and Clyde. But anyway, Gene Hackman was an icon. And 95, he was one of our oldest celebrities still living. So God rest Gene Hackman. Huh? Um, Hi, Coco. Hi. He's looking at me like there's something different about me. Even the dogs are looking at me like, what the hell? I, I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. Anyway, so God rest Gene Hackman and his family. Yeah, Jesus. Uh, you know, here in Philadelphia, they're instituting a new SEPTA or bus system. They're instituting a new system where it used to be the B line is now the A line, and the G line is now the F line. They've got it all mixed up. For some reason, they're doing like they're switching things around. And it's like, it's so confusing. They're trying to tell people on TV, this is okay, the A line's going to be the B line. Now the B line's going to be the C line. And then C line's going to be the D. And then the A line is connected to the B line. The B line's connected to the A line. The A line's connected to the C line. And that's the way of the Lord. It's just so stupid. It's confusing enough when people go out there every day into the world, battling whatever's happening in the world, and all of a sudden they change the SEPTA things on us, you know? I mean, what the hell? Oh, birthday. Guess whose birthday is today? The beautiful, amazing actress herself, Joanne Woodward. It's her birthday. You know, her spouse of many years was Paul Newman. And Joanne Woodward is 95. Everybody's 95. 95. Even I'm 95. 95 years old. Joanne Woodward. And I'll tell you something about Joanne Woodward. Not only was she a great actress, and she did a lot of movies with her husband on them, but a humanitarian, and she never remarried. You know, nobody could take the place of Paul Newman. And here she is, 95 years old, you know? She's sort of leading the quiet life now in childhood. And, but happy birthday, Joanne Woodward. Yeah. Uh, yeah, if you follow me, you know that I'm a big Paul Newman fan. I love Paul Newman. I read his autobiography. Well, not autobiography, biography. And I loved him. I loved Paul Newman in The Sting. I loved him in The Hustler. Uh, so many great movies he made. The movie about the Cool Hand Luke, about he's a prisoner down south. Cool Hand Luke was a great movie. Uh, so he was one of my favorite actors of all time. Paul Newman, he was a superstar, but I still think he was a very underrated actor. You know, he won the Oscar very late in life. You know, he did that movie with Tom Cruise, The Color of Money, and they finally gave him an Oscar after all those years. I think The Color of Money wasn't even that great, but I think it was sort of a makeup Oscar. They were like saying, all right, Paul Newman, we missed the boat on you for so many years for The Hustler and so many great roles that, okay, here, we're going to give you the Oscar, right? And that's what they did. Speaking of Oscars, well, they're coming up this Sunday. And tomorrow, I think I'm going to do in honor of the Oscars, I'm going to do a movie classic in a week tomorrow. What will he pick? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to pick, but we'll see. It'll be good. So you'll have to tune in. And I'll give you my Oscar predictions for Sunday. I don't know half of these people who are, but you know, and I only saw two in movies. But hey, what the hell? I'll give my prediction anyway, right? Hey, look at last night, the Sixers lose again. 9 games in a row they've lost. Oh, but they did play a good game. I was watching it. Why? I don't know. Maybe because I was in a bad mood and I wanted to watch something terrible. But I'll tell you what, the Sixers played hard last night. Unlike their previous 8 losses, they played hard and they almost beat the Knicks up in New York. That would have been a big upset. They couldn't quite do it. That's what bad teams do. They find a way to lose when the chips are down, you know. But they did play good, and but they're in so much trouble. The Sixers. I mean, they're not going anywhere this year, and it looks like Joel Embiid might be shut down, which he should be. Get his knee surgery, and hopefully be ready to come back next season. You know. I mean, think about it this way. It's so stupid. The Sixers are probably the worst organization in basketball, maybe if not in professional sports. They give Joel Embiid an extension on his contract, right? They're paying him all this money, which is like worth $60 million a year. And they're risking that he's going to get hurt even worse. He's out there lumbering around with a brace. He's ineffective. He can't jump. He even says himself, I'm not what I used to be. I need surgery. He's telling them, I need surgery. Give me surgery. And they're letting him play. How stupid. I mean, if he's a big investment like that, why is this thing on my head? Why are they letting him play if he's that big of an investment? I mean, the Sixers are such a stupid organization, you know? If you're gonna pay the man, $60 million a season, aren't you gonna take care of him? Aren't you gonna want him to be the best he can be? You're not gonna put him out there in a meaningless loser season like it is and have him schlep around the court, like dragging his leg there like like he's a zombie or something. I don't know, but you're gonna want him to be the best he can be because the Sixers made a big mistake. They extended his contract. They have 5 more years of this guy, and he's 31 years old, and he sucks anymore. So let him get the surgery. Hopefully, he comes back in the fall, and he's more like the Joel Embiid that we know and love. Because God, this season's over. Stop it already. Pull the plug. Oh my God. Meanwhile, the Phillies are down in Florida, still trade. Did you hear about Bryce Harper getting hit with a pitch? Oh my God. The season flashed before your eyes when you saw that. But apparently he's okay. But that's what it only takes one moment like that, one pitch to ruin the whole season. So thank God he's all right then. But and that's the thing with sports, you just never know, right? But that's what makes sports interesting and fun to follow because it's not scripted. You have all these lunatics saying, "Oh, professional football is fixed. Oh, it's all sports are fixed." And no, it's not. How can you predict where the ball's going to go? Uh, Maybe officiating might be a little shady, but the sport itself is not fixed. I mean, come on. And that's what makes sports fun because there is no script. You just, whatever happens, happens. So that's what's fun about it. So anyway, and the Eagles still are basking in the glory of winning the Super Bowl. And the owners are all meeting together this week, and they want to change some of the rules. And I keep thinking this thing's going to fall off my head because it probably is. And they should. Like they're looking at the kickoff again. They're looking at onside kicks, which is stupid. They made the rule last year. You could only attempt an onside kick in the fourth quarter, and you have to tell the other team you're going to do it. That is stupid. These owners have a lot of money, but that doesn't mean they have a lot of brains. Part of the thing about the onside kick is it's unexpected. You don't know when you're going to do it. You don't prepare the other team for when it happens, and you don't regulate it to the fourth quarter alone. Look what Andy Reid did when he was coaching the Eagles a long time ago. He started off the game with an onside kick. I believe it was against Dallas, and the Eagles they secured the ball, they recovered the ball, they went on to score, they went on to rout the Cowboys. That's the kind of thing you need. The owners getting together. But they are still debating on the push tush. And stop it already. The push tush is good. Just because these other teams can't do it, we'll learn how to do it. Get a quarterback who can squat 600 pounds, get a really good offensive line, and, figure out how to stop it. Figure out how you could do it. Don't whine and complain and say, well, we can't stop it because so we're going to have to outlaw them. Baloney. Let the push tush go. Just because the Eagles were ingenious to invent it, and they do it better than any other team in football, don't take it away from them. The whole thing is just stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. There was one other thing I wanted to talk about today, but I can't. I don't know. There's something on my mind that something on my mind that is just clouding everything. Anyway, I'm gonna get rid of this jackass thing here and go back to normal. The thing is, I'll tell you. Holly went to the Burger King yesterday to get a drink. She was on her way out. She went to get a milkshake or something. And the guy who was in the drive-thru says, "Do you want a crown?" I mean, it's just saying to Holly like she's a little kid. And of course she said yes. And of course she gives it to me because I'm the child of the family. Child. And so here I am. I thought it would be funny to wear, but it's not funny. It's sad. It's tragic. Oh, Jesus. What the hell am I doing? Anyway, so I guess that's about it for today, huh? Aren't you glad you tuned in? Aren't you glad you listened? For the people who are just listening and not watching this broadcast, you're missing so much. So much. Anyway, so you know what? Godspeed to Gene Hackman and his family. Seriously. Uh oh, by the way, I'm glad the Pope is actually getting better. Wow, I told you. Daddy, listen to Daddy. Did Daddy tell you earlier in the week that the Pope's going to get better? If anybody can get better and rally, the Pope could do it. He's the closest one to God. You have all these other guys saying, "Oh, the Pope's on this death's doorstep or whatever. Oh, the Pope's ready to die. Oh, the Pope this, the Pope." And the one guy said, "Well, let's not pray for the Pope's recovery. Let's pray that the Pope has a blissful death." What the hell is that? A blissful death? I think a lot of these guys are like positioning themselves to be like Conclave, you know, in that movie where they're positioned, oh, well, I'm going to be the next Pope. Oh, I'm going to be it. Oh, and they end up stabbing each other in the back. That's what that movie was about. If you haven't seen it, you should watch it. Uh, you know, I'd like to see that Conclave actually won the big award at the big awards in Britain. Uh, so you never know. The Conclave could be the Best Picture of the Year. And I think it deserves it. It was really, really good up until the end. I thought the end was really stupid, but we won't talk about that. Okay. All right, everybody. Hey, before I leave, I got something to show you here. Huh? It's been a hell of a show. But before I leave, I got to show you something here. Bud, our friend, there he is, the Patriot. Let me cover my face in shame. I'm in shame. Look, Bud, the patron saint of this fine, stupid podcast. There he is. Look at him smiling. Look at his birthday scarf. Obviously, this was one of his birthdays, one of his 13 birthdays. And there's the birthday cake with the candles. But don't be worried. Not a real cake, not real candles. Don't worry. And there's Bud. We love you and miss you, Bud. All right, I think that's about it. You know, I think that's enough. I think that's enough. I mean, this episode, out of the 500 whatever episodes I've done of this podcast, this one will go down in history as probably the most stupidest. But you know what? If you can't have fun in life, you can't smile, you can't laugh. What the hell is life for, right? You gotta have fun. So, all right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Peace and love. I'm going to go take this jackass thing off. And I'll talk to you tomorrow where we're going to have our classic movie of the week to celebrate the Oscars. So, whoa, that'll be fun, won't it? Whoa. I wonder what kind of headgear I'm going to wear tomorrow, huh? What the hell? All right. See you tomorrow. Thanks. Take care. Bye.